Bible thought of the day. If you can't please everyone, please yourself.
You can't say that.
Why not?
It's not in the Bible.
What am I supposed to say?
Tell them what Romans 15, 1 and 2 says.
Okay, then let's see what Romans 15, 1 and 2 says. Now we who are strong have an obligation to bear the weakness of those without strength, and not to please ourselves. Oh, well that's it right there. We're supposed to please other people, not ourselves. Each one of us must please his neighbor for his good, in order to build him up. You know, that kind of makes sense. Because if I'm pleasing my neighbor, then by pleasing him, I'll be pleasing myself too. After all, it is more blessed to give than to receive. I have just the mental picture to paint in your mind. So, at youth camp a couple weeks ago, half of us sat on the floor, just random places around the room, and the other half would go around to each one of us, and we had to have our head bowed and eyes closed, and we weren't allowed to react to anything that they did. They started praying over us, and then they would come back around to us, and they would put their hand on our shoulder or give us a hug or some kind of touch of affirmation. And then they would come back around to us the third time, and they would speak inspiration into our life, just like try to build us up in Christ, not make us prideful or anything, but just inspire us. And then the roles switched. They sat down and we went around and did that to them. And it really was a huge blessing having them come through and give to me and me receive what they were giving me. But it was a huge blessing to go around to them and get to then give to them because they were receiving. It's interesting how that works. If I want to give you something that I know that you want and you won't receive it from me, then you just robbed me of a blessing. Or if you want to give me something and you know that I want it, but I won't accept it, then I just robbed you of a blessing. So I guess that's something that really I need to work on, both being able and willing to accept things from people and going out of my way to please other people, to please my neighbor, and not always trying to please myself. It's amazing how much God was able to put in just these 2 verses. God, our amazing, huge God, put huge content into 2 small sentences. I couldn't possibly on my own ever go that deep in just 2 sentences, but he really can. If you've not given your life to him so that he can constantly be feeding wisdom and direction into your life and eventually take you home to live in heaven with him, there's a link in the bio down under this video. I encourage you to click that link, go watch it, and give your life to God today. Thank you for watching. I love you. If you enjoyed this video, then like it and subscribe, and most importantly, spread the love of God.